Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. Another season of EA Sports college football kicking off here in Week 0. It's the Missouri Tigers and the Florida State Seminoles. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
When you enter Doak Campbell Stadium, you have to walk past the statue of Bobby Bowden first. This is sacred territory in college football. The fans know it. When they get chanting and the horse gets running, you know this is one of the most special places in all of college football. Can't wait to see how the Seminoles bounce back this season here at the Doak. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Tigers will put boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Escapes the pressure going right. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Tigers! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick six early and put yourself in a hole. Not good.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Fielded in the end zone. It's Singleton. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Flips it out to the back. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Great place to start for this offense. They'll give it to Hardy. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Guys, let's talk here for just a second about Missouri. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program. But when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year that teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Missouri comes up with a 1st and goal. From the red zone, it's Roberts. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Now on the option. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. They'll run the option. Stop! Nothing! Denied right in his tracks, and it's 4th down for this defense.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Touchdown, Missouri! He got it right inside the pylon.
And I like the decision to go for it, and I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, are they going to power it in? Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch, huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of a nut. There he goes. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
That is such a good run. I'll tell you, if you're going to put on a Seminole helmet, you better be dangerous with the ball in your hands at the running back position, right? You think back to the late, great Bobby Bowden. He was always able to recruit a difference maker at that position. He would have loved to have this guy in his offense because it feels like he can score a touchdown every single time he has the ball.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught in the backfield. It's Wiles. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. Looking for a huge play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a 1st down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete. And all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Oh, spins away. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Missouri's offense heads out ready to go. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. Makes it past the marker. Still running at the 40. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Tigers! He got a step and just dusted the field. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Motion from the back. Snap to the back. Launches ahead. They'll give him a yard to the 13. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Back has it. Here's a little room there. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Fires to the middle. He's got it. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. When Bobby Bowden built this program, high-flying offenses, great quarterback play, innovation, and that's what they hope they'll see on display today.
Yeah, and it was year after year, man. He found so many elite athletes, such good recruiting in the state of Florida, and when the Seminoles get those guys, man, those teams fly.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Hands it off on the counter. Can't get him to the ground. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Quarterback making adjustments. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Working that left side now. Outstanding tackle to keep him from getting the first down, and they'll get it back.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
Might have a chance. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Right back to Hardy on 1st down. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35.
And it really doesn't matter who plays quarterback in this offense because Ahmad Hardy is option 1, 2, and 3. And you saw him a year ago, man. Not only does he have that home run speed to make big plays, but he also runs that stretch play so nice and breaks tackles and uses his physicality. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like that in the backfield.
Yeah, and you mentioned the breaking tackles. That was really the thing. His contact balance and his ability to somehow stay on his feet on those outside zone plays were huge for Missouri's offense a year ago, and they're going to be looking to do that again. You better pack a lunch on defense every single time you're playing this guy. No question, we're expecting big things from him this season.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
The give to Hardy. Ball is loose. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Makes the grab. It's Wiles. Breaks into the open. No, he got loose. He's at the 40. At the 20. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
They'll run it from the gun. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, give to Hardy. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Makes the catch. Racing to the right. He's at the 30. 10. All the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
when these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking for a man, it's Daniels. Takes the easy one to the back. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. There's some room. He now has 61 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quarterback may change this route. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. And they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Pressure coming. Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on third down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
But look at this. They're not setting up to punt. They're going to try to cut into this lead, and this is a huge risk late in the half. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He unleashes a long one. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
Man, sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
Here's Hardy to begin the drive.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
They've got the first down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Here's Simmons to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Number 19, set to advance on the football.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Only 7 seconds remaining in the first half. Let's see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Pocket breaking down. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Notre Dame taking on the number 6 team, the Miami Hurricanes. And it's the Fighting Irish who win it on their home turf. They take pride in protecting their dirt, so to speak, and they did so today.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half in the first order of business. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
Simmons under fire. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Here's a give to Hardy. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
Give the defense a ton of credit in this sudden change situation. Their offense just coughed it up. And this defense comes out, they go 3 and out and force a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot of it.
It's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
2 straight drives ending in fumbles now for this offense. Guys just have to start hanging on to the football. There's nothing schematic that has to change. They've just got to get back to fundamentals, 5 points of pressure, and prioritize holding on to the ball.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the 3rd. Throwing Simmons. Fires it incomplete.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there. And they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long.
Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
Hey, man, I love guys with situational awareness in football. It's 3rd and long. You know it. He's sitting right near the sticks, ready to break on the football, ready for the quarterback to throw. He does, forces the INT. Nice heads-up, smart play by that young man.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Into the 3rd quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Looking for a big play. Upstairs, he's got it. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. The Noles, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Unloads quickly. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Unleashes one. Connection to the right. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. He wants to change this route. He wants to throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. Snared on the outside. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the 2nd half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Noles!
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
He'll toss it. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. lined up in the gun. Here's Simmons on third. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Simmons to throw for it on fourth. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tigers.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Singleton. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. To the air, it's Daniels. He's going for the big play. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Listen, a lot of time, tips and deflections are because you got great eyes and vision on the quarterback. You see him release the football, you break on it, you tip that thing, and make sure the receiver can't get it.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. That's it for the period, and Missouri has the lead. Well, guys, so far this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. They'll go to the air. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Quarterback making checks. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Fires to the wideout. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His fourth interception. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. Here come the Missouri Tigers. The offense ready to go to work. The give to Hardy. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
And the misconnection on third down.
Oh, those are those opportunities in the game. You got a chance to take points off the board, make a big play, and you just couldn't squeeze the interception. That's one of those plays coaches come back to, talk about, say, think if we get this pick and we start taking this the other direction and we take points off of the scoreboard.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
Coming out with it, it's Singleton. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on. Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative. Whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Here's the pressure. Makes the grab. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
He might want another play. Running to the left. Nice move to pick up yardage. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Second down coming up. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Noles are moving quickly down the field. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Well, if you could give a helmet sticker to this defensive coaching staff, they would get one because of the plan they've had for this guy at wide receiver. He is one of the best in the entire country with his speed and his athleticism, but they have had a plan for him. Whether it's man coverage, zone, they've been able to double him, they've been able to change up the looks, and they have not been able to get him involved in the game. And that
a shot toward the end zone. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2.
Blue 22.
They'll try the right side with Hardy.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Right back to Hardy. And he's wrestled to the ground. FSU calling its second timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. And picking up the first down will be nice here, but also important, get some cushion for the punt team. Firing to the right, complete. Gets it out to the 16-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new